You know that dopamine hit you get when you tick off items from your to-do list? Well, that's exactly what you're missing when at the end of a long day of work, you have that unpleasant feeling you got absolutely nothing done. Needless to say, it has an awful impact on your motivation and your willingness to show up the next day. But there's a pretty easy way to avoid that. Just write down whatever you did that day. I know it might sound counterintuitive, but try it anyway. Even a simple list will do. Even if you are absolutely convinced nothing particularly significant happened, it is still worth doing this exercise. And here's why. By taking the time to think about how you spend your working hours and write it down, you will force your brain to run through your day a second time and analyze more in depth what you actually did during those hours. As you do this exercise, 99% of the times you will realize that actually at least one or two things you did are actually worth mentioning. It's practically impossible that you made absolutely zero progress if you spent even just a few hours working on any task. Probably it's not as much progress as you liked, but any progress is still progress. If you don't take the time to explicitly acknowledge what you achieved, you give your brain the impression that you actually didn't do anything significant. This way, you feed that unaccomplished feeling that burns out all of your motivation. So before leaving work or right before you finish studying, take a few minutes to write down what you accomplished that day. You'll realize it wasn't that bad of a day after all. And most importantly, you get the motivation boost you need to show up the next day. I know that sometimes it's not just about having the motivation. Sometimes you feel you have the energy and the motivation, but you simply lack a clear direction. You are missing a clear goal. If you're feeling like that, then you'll like this video where I share some tips on how to identify what your priorities are so that you can allocate your time to those activities effectively. Link on the screen somewhere. See you there. Thanks for watching. Bye.